production are presently, one, the presentation of the feed. It should be present because we are dealing with both progressive farmers and some subsistence farmers. So the bags should be in portions in 20 kilos, 50 kilos, and 100 kilos, rather than having them only in 100 kilos or in 25 kilos. For example, that should be one. Then two would be the cost. Then the availability of raw materials. It has been raised by His Excellency the President of the Republic, and then it has been raised by you. It actually causes a lot of problems because 60% of feed is corn, especially when it comes to poultry feed. 60% is corn, and corn is very, very difficult to get here. Another thing would be quality. It has been raised here. That's why it's very, very important, and I advise that we conduct a pre-trial of your feed to determine the quality, its efficacy on animal health, on animal production, etc. So that actually, when I buy, or when His Excellency buys, he's not buying brand only. It should have been stuffed with the necessary minerals, the necessary vitamins, etc., to effect growth and to encourage, to ensure the production of quality eggs, etc. So I hope that with this new milling machine, we'll be able to encourage more Gambians to participate in livestock production and to be able to meet our demand for proteins. Once again, please join me in thanking His Excellency the President of the Republic for his foresight for enhancing the availability of an important component in the production of livestock. Because without feed, there will be a problem. So once again, we thank you and wish you all the best.
Thank you, Doctor. Before we proceed, I would like to ask Mr. Gandour to formally present these samples to His Excellency. Thank you very much, Mr. Gandour. I would now like to invite the Managing Director of the Social Security and Housing Finance Corporation, who will speak on behalf of the companies here represented, that is the GNPC and the Gambia Ports Authority, respectively.
On behalf of my fellow shareholders of this important project, I want to say or state here that we are indeed happy to be profoundly associated with this crucial enterprise. We will play a very crucial role, a very crucial vital role in the poultry subsector. Your Excellency, as there are a lot of poultry farmers, including yourself, we are of the view that the feed mill will help facilitate, enhance, or strengthen the earning capacities of Gambians who are involved in the subsector, and by so doing, improve their living standards. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, if the feed mill is fully operational and successful, it will help boost our country's GDP and also provide supplies to the whole industry. Meanwhile, here I'm trying to be selfish. My organization, Social Security and Housing Finance Corporation, is fully supportive of this project because it will create good employment opportunities to Gambians. And by so doing, it will enable us to collect contributions for the good of our corporation. On behalf of the Gambian people, we pray to the Almighty Allah to make this project highly successful. Once again, I thank you all for your attention.
Thank you very much, MD. May I now invite His Excellency Ambassador Ansumana Jammeh to make some remarks.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of the Gambia, Sheikh Professor Alhaji Dr. AJ Jammeh, Secretary General and Head of the Civil Service, Dr. Njoguba, honorable ministers here present, managing directors, peers, and also our investors from CONAPRO, and distinguished guests, and of course the press. Your Excellency, I remember the very day that we did this presentation in Qatar. Well, all that we wanted to present was a rice mill. That was all that we wanted to present to His Excellency the President. But the idea of a feed mill was solely His Excellency the President's initiative. So I think we should all thank the President. All Gambians, farmers should thank the President for that. From the very day that I met Saud and Rashad in Doha, and having seen what they have done in Qatar itself, the investments that they have in Qatar, I had no doubt in my mind that whatever they said will definitely be implemented in the Gambia. So I also would like to thank Saud and Rashad and all the CONAPRO people for fulfilling what was then a dream, and today I can say that dream has come true. So I would like to thank them all. And of course, not forgetting our staffs at the embassy and also our ministry, Dr. Tangara, and also the first secretary, Fabakar Jani, and also MS Njai, because we have worked very, tirelessly to make sure that whatever they need and whatever demands that they demand from us is fully met, and we have facilitated all their travels from Qatar to the Gambia. So I would like to thank the ministry as well as the embassy for their hard work and their contribution to the success of this I know this is just the beginning of our relationship between the CONAPRO and the Gambia government. CONAPRO has a lot of things at the pipeline, things that we really want to implement, and things that we don't even want to disclose here at this gathering. I am sure come next year or in the near future, you will hear us again, CONAPRO people, for projects that I will say will be even more than will have more investment that what we are doing today. I would also like to thank the Gambia government for the peace and tranquility that is happening in this country, because we all know our jobs are made easier if there is peace and stability in this country. So I would like to thank the Gambia government and all the Gambian people for the peace and tranquility that's happening in this country. I thank you all, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much indeed, Ambassador. I would now like to invite the Secretary General and Head of the Civil Service, Dr. Njogu Ba, to make some remarks. Dr. Ba.
Indeed, Ambassador Jame, I also vividly remember the day CONAPRO visited, the CONAPRO team visited the Gambia with you and had an audience with His Excellency the President. I also remember what was said during that meeting, the challenges and the commitments and the promises. I can also recall the date that we were at the field at Kamalo, demarcating the site and looking at what was there and the challenge that we all faced. We saw from there we saw the project, developing, growing from a stage to another stage, until now when you pass by, You see that it's fully